Imagine you're sitting at a dinner table with some old college friends. You haven't seen them in years because everyone is busy with work and life now. After a while, the conversation slowly shifts toward money. Not in a serious way, just casually. Someone mentions they refinanced their house. Another friend says they maxed out their retirement account this year. Then one friend casually says they are pretty close to the number. You smile and nod because you know exactly what that number means: financial independence. But on the drive back home, you start doing calculations in your head. You earn a decent salary. You have a retirement account. You try to be responsible with money. So why does it feel like you're working hard, but the finish line keeps moving further away? Here's the truth most people don't talk about at that dinner table: the difference between people quietly building wealth and those who earn good money but save very little is usually not income. It's a set of financial decisions made during about a 10-year window that slowly compound over decades. Once you understand the math behind it, everything becomes clear. My name is Professor, and I spend a lot of time studying financial data so you don't have to. Today, we're going to look at the real net worth numbers by age, what they mean, and the key factors that separate people who build wealth from those who struggle to keep up. First, let's clear up something confusing. When people search for the average net worth, they often see a number around $1 million. That number comes from official data, but it's actually misleading. Why? Because it's the average, and averages get heavily influenced by extremely wealthy people. For example, the top 1% of households control a huge portion of total wealth. When billionaires are included in the calculation, the average becomes unrealistic for most people. The number that actually matters is the median net worth. The median simply means the middle point. Half the population has more and half has less, and that number is around $192,000. That gives a much clearer picture of what a typical household actually owns. Now let's look at how wealth changes with age. For people under 35, the median net worth is roughly $39,000. That includes everything: savings, investments, home equity, and even the value of a car, minus any debt. For people between 35 and 44, the median net worth rises to about $135,000. During this stage, many people are building careers, buying homes, and starting families. Between 45 and 54, median net worth grows to around $247,000. These are usually peak earning years, when investments should start compounding more significantly. Between 55 and 64, median net worth climbs to about $320,000 as people prepare for retirement. After retirement age, wealth slowly declines as people begin using the money they spent decades saving. One major reason many people fall behind financially is something called lifestyle inflation. When income increases, spending often increases at the same time. A raise might lead to a nicer apartment, a newer car, more subscriptions, or more frequent dining out. None of these choices seem irresponsible on their own, but over time, they absorb money that could have been invested. This quietly prevents many people from building significant wealth. Another major factor is debt. Large car payments, student loans, and credit card balances can absorb thousands of dollars each year. Instead of that money being invested and growing, it goes toward interest payments. This slows wealth accumulation dramatically. Home ownership is another interesting factor. Research shows that the median net worth of homeowners is dramatically higher than that of renters. Owning a home often forces people to build equity over time, which contributes significantly to long-term wealth. It also encourages stability and long-term financial planning. But perhaps the most powerful factor in building wealth is time. Starting early makes a massive difference. For example, investing regularly, starting at age 25, can potentially grow to nearly $2 million by retirement with average market returns. Waiting until age 35 to start with the same investment plan could result in less than half that amount. Just a 10-year delay can cost over $1 million in long-term growth. The truth is that most millionaires didn't build wealth through extreme salaries or risky investments. Many simply invested consistently over time. They avoided excessive lifestyle inflation and allowed compound growth to work in their favor. Building wealth rarely happens through one big decision. It usually happens through many small decisions, repeated consistently over decades. And the choices you make today are quietly shaping your financial future.